Yeah, the taxi man came through the letterbox. It must be, it's a year this week, and it's still here, and it's going to stay, I think. I've got absolutely no complaints over the year. You know, it's one of them bikes that's I had kind of quite low expectations of, you know. Just took a punt on eBay, but it's actually grown on me. It's quite a likeable machine. It's more capable on the road and off the road than I thought it would be. And to be fair to it, you know, I think the suspension is quite noteworthy, you know, for a bike at this price point. Very plush on the road, and it's capable of bouncing you around off-road and keeping things in check. It's worked quite well. You know, given that its brief is to travel unmetalled roads, I think they've got it kind of spot on in that regard. No one's saying it's going to be, you know, enduro bike beater or any of those things, but wasn't expected anyway. I think it's quite pleasant when you know, you go steady, very directionally stable, and even when you provoke it, you know, and you know, bottom out the front forks, it still keeps directional stability. Standing position's lovely. I've got risers, but other than that, and yeah, a while ago, I mean, I had a T7. I bought a Yamaha T7, and I never took to it. And being honest, I'm being honest, I wouldn't swap you the keys for the Enfield for a T7, no chance. This little bike is, well, it's not that little, but this bike is so much easier to manage, so much easier to turn around in tight spaces, and less top heavy, easier to get your feet down, and massively easier to pick up when you drop it. It's gentler on tyres, you know. Rear tyre on the T7, like the Mitas E09, yeah, doing, you know, 1600 mile, and it was bloody gone. You know, this is near to 4,500 and 5,000. You probably hear the tyres on the road, they're screaming the nuts off now. They are at the end of the useful life, particularly the front, but I'm just finishing them off on a 2 or 3 day little trip that I've got going. But I find it difficult to knock it. I enjoy riding the bike, and you know, a year on, I've got no intention of selling it. I really like this machine, you know. So I don't want to mislead it. If it was I don't want to mislead anyone. I'm a big boy. I mean, if I didn't like it, I'd just say so, and or maybe put a video up why I don't like it. But honestly, you have to sort out, you know, the seat and sort out the screens for the road job. But other than that, it's difficult to knock. It's worked out a much better bike in person than it is on paper. I've been quite surprised by how capable it is of wearing 2 or 3 different hats. Yeah. So yeah, all positive for the Enfield. Nothing's gone wrong, nothing's fallen off, nothing's rusted. And all I've done is throw an interim oil change in at 3,000 miles, just give it an extra oil change for good luck, you know, just to offset a few of the hours. It's done, probably lived you know, 30% of its life off-road, so I'll just throw an extra oil change in. Yeah, so a year, and it's not my only bike, but I've used it quite a bit. I also hired one from Marrakesh to Morocco, High Atlas. So I suppose this year I've done about 9,000 miles or so on the 450 Himalayan, and in that time nothing's gone wrong, nothing's shaken loose, nothing's fallen off, and I've got no complaints at all. I've enjoyed the bike, to be honest. And you know, the more I've had it, the more I've sort of appreciated it. I have quite a nice Suzuki 1050 DE in the garage that you know, I use for the longer tours. And every time I sit on the enfield, I'm thinking, do I really need the 1050 Suzuki? Because I don't take passengers anymore, or the missus is retired from touring, you know, and I've done a few you know, little trips out on this, and the way I've got it set up, I've got the screen sorted out, I've got the taller seat and the pad. It's really comfy. Everyone's different, obviously 5'6", 6'6", but no matter what bike I've always had to take a little bit of time, you know, just to adjust it a little bit for comfort and my height and weight. But yeah, I've addressed those things, and places I like to ride are these kind of roads, you know, these sort of less travelled back roads, you know, bumpy. These are the kind of roads I prefer to use, no matter whether I'm on the 1050 or the 450. And what I've found with the enfield is that the engine is such a absolutely belting unit, I think. You know, everyone has their own opinion, but as single cylinder bikes go, I honestly think this is one of the nicest single cylinder bikes I've ever owned. The fueling is lovely. And the other aspect of it is that the suspension is so plush. You know, I mean, these aren't bad roads by any means, but they are bumpy and, you know, a typical sort of Morse road. And doesn't matter, you know, whether you're doing 40 mile an hour or 70 mile an hour. It's just it's so plush, pleasant and plush. You know, I'm in 6th gear here, you know, mopping along and go a little bit faster, but there's loose animals all the way up here, so I'm not. As soon as you overtake the car, you get the bloody sheep will come out, won't they? And I'm away for a few days. I'm not in any hurry. Just enjoying the scenery, really. It's like going up this hill now. It's 4th gear, and you know, it's Rob's away, 5th gear. You don't have to, you know, rev the nuts off it, you know, to to make the bike, you know, work reasonably stress-free. Yeah, it's a very good package for touring. You know, if the sap's still rising, then you still like go to war with everyone that you ride with. Well, it's not the bike for you. But if you're more like me, you know, ride a lot of my own, tour, enjoy this kind of scenery. It's brilliant. It's really, really good. As I say, get rid of the tiny screens, sort the weather protection out, sort the seat out, and this is a 16-hour bike, without a doubt. So pleasant to pass time on. I've not even noticed I'm in 6th gear. I'm going up a steep hill. Near the national speed limit, and it's doing 4,500 revs. You know, it's so relaxed, and it's not like, you know, it's struggling. I mean, we open the throttle, pull away. Yeah, I really like the gear spread on this. It's got a proper grown-up gear spread, you know, for travelling with. A lot of sort of dual sport bikes, you know, the gearbox is either short, slick, you know, for hard off-road, and then revving its nuts off on the road. This has got a lovely sort of gear spread to it, really has. Well, the whoops, the wrong one. The Akabis tank. I mean, this is hour 1 of day 2, and filled it up dinner time yesterday. I've done 113 mile. It's not even dropped a bar yet. About 320 miles before you need petrol. 320 miles for 20 litres. There's still 3 litres to spare. Well, that's another thing that, you know, I like about it. I mean, I'm not going to need petrol all day today. I'm just not going to need it. Just forget about it. Just ride. Yet, you don't get fed up of riding around here. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. The tyres on this are the Mitas XTs. They're shot at, to be honest. The front more than the rear. The front, to be honest. It's not far off illegal, I don't think. It's less than about a millimetre left. It's worn a little bit unevenly, you know, shockingly. I think that's because the bike's quite heavy and, you know, under the braking, it's so I have to be a little bit careful. It's still okay, you know, I mean, it still get you around fine. But yeah, I think when I get back after this trip, it'll be all the brake pads require replacing, the tyres, and then I suppose we'd better stick some feeler gauges in it, give it an oil change. I did do an interim oil change in 3000, and that's it. That's all I've done. Keep an eye on the you know, the wear parts, but it shows no sign at all of any distress, you know, regarding been a pleasure to own. I've got no intention of selling it. I'm going to keep it. I like it. I think for washing along on these Moors roads, taking in some fire tracks and some trails, it's actually pretty capable. So it's a good fun bike. Really lovely gearbox as well. Gearbox is so precise. I've had it a year out of all sorts of road and off-road on it, and I've never missed a gear ever. No trouble whatsoever. It's very light to shift, very precise, and the spread in the gearbox is it's lovely. Yeah, they've done an absolutely banging job with it. They really are. I don't think with a lot of bikes I've had, I've been going down a tooth on the front sprocket or up a tooth on the front sprocket trying to get one end or the other sorted out. It's not perfect by any means, but for the purpose it's built for, travelling on unmetal roads, it's an absolutely spot on gearbox. Just enough. Just enough to make the off-road work, and when you're on the road it behaves itself really well, even on the motorway, where it's genuine 80 mile an hour is doable. Yeah, I've used the motorway like all of us, now and again you have to use the motorway, and I've done it a few times. The odd 80 mile here, 100 mile there, 120 mile, just to get a shift in and make some distance. And it's been surprisingly good, more than acceptable. I mean, to be honest, I'm only talking about it rather than thinking about it. I never bothers me at all. Riding along, for 2 or 3 hours on the motorway, and I never notice. It's not intrusive. It doesn't bother me at all. Yeah, the vibration thing that's bandied around in forums, I mean, put in context of a single cylinder bike, it's absolutely fine. There's nothing there at all that's intrusive, and there's no doubt it's not like the placebo effect that the motor has loosened up and smoothed out a little bit. It's a little bit keener to accelerate and a little bit smoother when it does. But yeah, bobbing along here at an indicated 80. It's not done for clickbait or anything like that. It's comfortable, to cruise, if you like, in the high 70s all day long. I mean, to my mechanical ear, it doesn't feel like it's overdone, overstressed, and surprisingly, even at 77, 78 mile an hour, it'll pull on, from there. I've never actually tried, but I imagine it'll top out well south of 90 mile an hour should you want it to do that. Also, you know, to be fair to it, you know, it's bobbing along here on worn-out tyres, screaming the nuts off. But you know, with more road bias tyres on, it'll probably be smoother still. 80 mile an hour on that clock is 77 mile an hour on the sat nav, and that is that's sustainable. You know, you can. If you said you could go all day at 77 mile an hour on the motorway, there'd be no exaggeration with that. So yeah, it's got quite a lot going for it. You know, you've got the torquey engine, the comfortable suspension, 300 mile tank range, and let's not forget the cost. I mean, I paid the guy 4,500 quid for it, you know, off eBay. 900 mile on the clock, 4.5 grand, and it's more than exceeded expectations. You know, when I bought it, I got a bit pissed, and I was on YouTube and then on eBay. When I woke up in the morning, my bid had been accepted. To get the train to Sheffield and go bloody pick it up. I thought, what have I done? And a year later, I really like this machine. I think it's just enough to keep you entertained. And moving here, these are proper steep, you know, and the torque of the engine, you know, if I open the throttle, I mean, this is pretty damn steep stuff, you know. Just put it in third, put it in fourth. Got a lovely torque, you know. I mean, lugging it a bit there, but it's such a lazy engine. I mean, fourth gear here, you know, and it's a long fourth gear, you know. I'd probably get you to 80 mile an hour if you really caned it. Never really tried, but you know, these aren't short gears. I'm in fifth gear, you know, such a lazy, easy machine. Nothing like the 411, you know, which, to be honest, was worthy but pretty bloody dull. This little thing will You know, I mean, given it's got shagged out bloody lightest tyres on it, and it's a steep uphill here, you know, it's not, be careful with these tyres. Yeah, it's steep uphill here, and it's well enough, you know, it's not like it just gives in, it'll kick it into fifth. You know, it's bloody good fun. I'm tempted to put the original tyres back on next time I do a bit of a tour, you know, it's dry. Because you can probably hear these whining away, they're whining the nuts off now. The front one is stepped up to hell, like, you know, it's every other bloody knob is gone, like, you know. But to be fair to them, they're not too bad on the road, you know. They're a lot better than they look like they should be. Yeah, you can skip along, you know, on the enfield. It doesn't, you know, 86 mile an hour, 6,800 revs. It's as stable and as plush as anything. It really is. You get done for speeding light, but I think one of the things that I really do like about it is that it's competent, really is. It's just so. Well, that's it for now, I think. Yeah, first 12 months done, and yeah, here's to another one. I've kind of, I don't know, I've just taken to this bike in a lot of ways. It's just better than the sum of its parts, and I've really got on with it very well. It's never going to be the best at everything, but it's just an all-round kind of good egg, and that's no one's trying to say it's the best at everything, but it's just surprised me on how sort of versatile and easy it is to manage. It'll have a go at some, you know, reasonably gnarly stuff, and it's come out the other side and made a good account of itself. I actually think if this was made by Kawasaki or Suzuki or Honda or somewhere like that, this engine would get a lot more praise than it gets. It's a little bit under the radar. I think it lives in the shadow of the 411, which might have been torquey and worthy, but ever so dull. This engine, I mean, you know, it's absolutely banging unit. I mean, if this bike was 35-40 kilograms lighter, it would be an absolute banger. But yeah, don't be fooled by Royal Enfield's sort of past, you know, reputation. It's got a little bit of get up and go about it. It's surprising. Yeah, if you said, you know, maybe that, you know, this Enfield is a more up-to-date answer to the old Kawasaki KLR, you wouldn't be so far wrong. I mean, it's got much better brakes, way better suspension, it's lighter, it's lower to the floor, it's got that lovely overdrive 6 gear, and yeah, will it be as reliable as the old KLR? Well, there's people out there having a go at it. They seem to be racking up some miles, so I don't know. Yeah, I can't put my finger, I just like it. As simple as that. Well, that's it from me. So keep well, keep safe, and keep riding. Right.